Yeah, so I'm gonna Piso back once again. We're doing a vlog style thing. We're in New York. We're on our way just through the city, man. And just take the train. Like, comment, subscribe. We're gonna get into it right now. We just did a leg day today, and I'm just outside. The weather is really nice. It's like 50 degrees, and I'm dressed lightly. I hope that the weather just stays like this, but I don't think it will. I don't think it will. I think my sentiment about New York has changed a lot. I'm gonna be completely honest. I used to have a really bad taste in my mouth just thinking about what New York has become versus what it used to be, or before gentrification, BG. My mind has sort of changed in regards to New York. Seriously, depending on where you go, I'm still gonna be adamant and staunch about that view. Depending on where you go, the people are wonderful. Like here, we're in like Midtown Manhattan. I think we're crossing through. I think we're at 33rd Street. Hey, that's my age. Over here, like the people are very like closed-minded. Of course, they believe like certain types of politics. Even though the politics are meant to be inclusive, they're not very inclusive at all because they're very, very exclusive with the people that they choose to hang out with, as long as they mirror their same beliefs, which is a huge irony. But anyway, that aside, if you go to certain places in New York, you're going to be met with those types of people. When you go to other places like Corona, Queens, like Jackson Heights, you go to the Bronx, Sheepshead Bay, Bay Ridge, they're very, very kind, and they still believe in tradition. Like they still say good morning, good afternoon. They're open to meeting new people. New York is good in that because I think that there's just so many types of personalities and behaviors and cultures and traditions littered throughout this huge city. I have to respect New York in that regard. So that's the way it is, man. We're a little privileged living here too, being like someone from New York where you have access to all of these cuisines. If you want Georgian food, you can go to a place and get Georgian food. If you want Thai food, you get Thai food. You want real, authentic Sichuan Chinese food, you can get that too here in New York. I think that I've been taking a lot of this stuff for granted. I apologize. I still stand by what I said. New York is mostly liberal, but everyone else, they're cool. Everyone else is cool, except liberals. Where are we at? We're still at 42nd Street now. We're on our way up. What else is cool about this city? Like, anything happens, you know what I mean? I think anything happens. I think people, on my live streams, I'm not gonna lie, a lot of people have been saying, yo, you gotta be careful live streaming in the subway. Yo, where are the zombies? Yo, this guy's gonna jump you. You gotta be careful. Wait, why don't you sound like you're from New York? Listen, I'm not denying that those things go down in this city. They do. I just think that if you move with intention, I think you'll be good. And also you gotta have a little bit of street smarts. Like I grew up here, so I learned a lot from here. And then I lived in London, which is like the same thing. London and New York are like synonymous in terms of like the city culture. Back in the day, it was worse in New York. Back in the day, it was horrible in London. Like South London, it's crazy. You just have to have a certain degree of street smarts. I think a lot of the people that move here, they don't. And there's also a culture in New York where a lot of people are just like, yo, what's up? And they may seem maybe intimidating to people that are from outside the city. They see these people, they're like, yo, I gotta call the cops, you know? And so, and then problems ensue. And of course, in addition to the financial stuff that people from outside the city bring in, right? The financial problems. I think in that regard, it's pretty cool. Also, the concentration of the amount of stores, the different types of stores that are in a certain area. I think that in New York, that's underrated. The accessibility of, I can go to Target. It's like a train ride away. I can go to a clothes store. There's a train ride away. And I'm talking about in terms of train ride, depending on where you are in the city, it's like 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Seriously, it's crazy. In London, it's like that too. It's lo mismo. You take the tube, you can go to Oxford Circus. Obviously, you don't want to go shopping there because it's expensive as hell. Like Westfield, I guess. Westfield is expensive too. I'm sure there's some like low-key spots in London. Shoreditch is cooked too in terms of, it's like Williamsburg here. Like the prices of everything is just really high. The concentration of stores that have different items that you can buy in a given area, I think that's underrated too. Transportation, right? I mean, on the public transportation now, I think we got London beat in this one because we pay one fee and we can go anywhere we want, and let's see that. We can go anywhere we want in New York. London, if you're trying to go from Edgware and then you're trying to come into like Piccadilly Circus, like you're paying like 10 pounds. It's crazy. And then I think one pound is what, $1.25? All in all, The transportation costs here are very, very good, even though they're raising the fare every year due to mismanaged government. I think that we are winning when it comes to transportation fare. I think even Japan pays as you, like, you know, in correspondence with the distance. Thailand, I think Thailand has the same sort of system too. Well, Bangkok, right? Medellin. Well, Medellin, you pay one price and then you go. I think it's no. You pay as you corresponding to the distance. So us New Yorkers got to stop complaining, man. We pay $3. What is it? $2.90, right? Is it $3.90? $2.90. Forgot. I just pay. I use my credit card. It's $2.90. You pay $2.90. We go. I'm going from Brooklyn to the Bronx. By the way, that's like 20 miles. So I think that we should stop complaining about that. I think that's a very, very good boom. What else, man? It's the most multicultural city in the world, right? London is second. I think that was look at the poll, look online, look on Google. You can find this out. We got people from the Middle East. We have people from Eastern Europe, from the Balkans, you know, South, like near Macedonia, Greece, Albania, people from Colombia, Venezuela, Mexico, Nicaragua, Honduras, Peru, Brazil. Yo, Chinatown. We have how many Chinatowns we got in New York? We could just go to a spot and then we will just learn the language. It's easy. It's just not, it's not difficult.